Hi, how are you? How you doing, lovelies? I wish I had that energy, honestly. But I'm about to review a very sad book. Um, Based off of my personal experience. I don't mean to trigger any one of you, and if it triggers you, I'm really sorry. It's not the intention. I'm just putting my heart out there in regard to this particular book, okay? And I hope you can get um, better with time. If you're in that position, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. And so, without further ado, let me carry on. I want to review a book by the title, sorry, A Thousand Broken Pieces by Tilly Cole. Yeah, this one. This is my current read right now. And all I have to say is, it saddens me to even think it could be based on a true story, man. But if it is, I empathize with each and every character that was portrayed in that book. It's really not a sad thing to deal. And so it's about, for anyone who hasn't read, it's about mostly the main characters are two, a young man and a young woman who have each lost their big brother and their big sister. One to suicide, I'm really sorry, and one to a sickness. And so, in grieving them, they couldn't do it in time, quote unquote, in normal time that people grieve. Not, oh my god, I don't even want to say normal. They wouldn't take away their hearts from grieving in a long time, and so they had to find another solution, which I think I haven't finished the book, but I'm almost. It eventually worked for them. But the reason I want to review is I thought I have lost my own brother to a sickness. About 2013, that's how many years ago? That's 11 years ago, man. Well, but we had him sick for 7 years. So let's add those years plus the seven, because there's nothing as difficult as knowing you're going to lose someone. So it's like you're still in mourning even when you have them alive. Anyways, I was young. I would like to think I was young then. I was around 16 or 15 thereabout. And so when he passed on, the greatest thing I remember taking up was being a big girl. I wouldn't want anyone to bear the burden of seeing me sad or mourn. More also, my focus was in looking at. I have two younger siblings and my parents, both of them. So I had to be strong enough to not let them see me mourning while allowing them to mourn. I don't know if that makes sense. Well, I hope it does, but I'd like to think I didn't focus more. No, it's not like you do it willingly, but I didn't have the time to grieve my brother. I was more focused on how everyone else will not fill that gap. And that, hey man, I can only envy the characters in this book to see them going through, because it's really a crucial thing. Early on this year, I think it hit me so badly, and not in the sense that I'm sad I lost him. I was envious that he was the one who left. No, I'm not suicidal, but it was more like, man, I would think you're such in a better place. You are not. You're free from the worries of this life. It's so weird, but I think I made peace with death myself. I am not really afraid of death. My mom and dad as well. My siblings, not so much. I think we look forward to, while hoping that we see Jesus, but we look forward to, having a peaceful rest in this life. I'm not saying life is bad as it is, but when you think of it, and life is really beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think life is so beautiful and it's so full. Like there's so much fullness of life. But then, you see how they say on a deeper level, if you ask me, man, I think, I don't even know if I can put it in words. Anyway, my review of this book is how I thought of them and I thought of myself, because even them, the characters, they speak of their family and how they had healed, but they somehow were not healing in the pace of the others. And so I thought, did the others really heal in time, quote unquote, or did they just not want the weight of feeling sad being felt by everyone around them? You know, does it make sense? Well, I really thought I had it figured out when recording and hitting this record button as to what this conversation would lead to, but all I can say is I'm not gonna say grieving is linear. I'm just going to say it just happens as it happens. Sometimes there's no way you can express how it's going to happen. It's different for others, but that doesn't mean they're feeling it as heavier than you as you would want to. So, in any case, if you are mourning right now and you think the people around you are mourning any less or more than you, because I think my mind in this book is that these people are mourning so much, like the the weight of their mourning is higher. Does it mean I love this person less? I don't think that's the case. I think we all experience things differently. And so if you're mourning, you mourn at your own pace. If there's anything, is that don't mourn while considering the people around you. Well, that's the point. That's the point. Don't mourn and put others in consideration. Otherwise, you're dragging your process below. That's not a good way of mourning. You mourn and mourn and mourn and mourn till your heart, your small and big heart cannot take it anymore. Just mourn for as long as your own body can take it. Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say. Yeah.